What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's crackin'? Percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and today's video, dadgummit, for the past few months, it seemed like we have a controversy. For the past few months, I can't make this up. It's almost like we have a controversy for the past 4 or 5 months revolving around superheroes, comic books. They're recasting, specifically them recasting the character with someone of color. It's almost like we got to. Some of y'all don't even know that when DC said that they were gonna cast Tim Drake, they talking about you person of color. Everybody lost their shit. Excuse me. Can I say that on? Can I say that you too? Y'all good? Okay. Everybody lost their damn mind. I'm like, damn, how many Batman can't adopt one brother? Like, damn, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake can't be a brother? Like, my goodness, we had us getting our feelings about Rajay, a brother who has every right to be cast as Casper Cole. We black folks got in our feelings when we found out they were not recasting. Yes, they are recasting. They're recasting Black Panther. They're just not recasting T'Challa. But Kevin Feige told us he wasn't recasting T'Challa, and we was fine with that. That's what we wanted. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what the Johnny Come Latelys wanted, though. This video today that I'm about to do is not directed towards us that in the know, i.e. blurs. Yeah, I still don't understand how I went from being a nerd in high school to now being a blurred. Yes, I do. So, the problem with us trying to act like we in our feelings right now, and this is addressing a brother. He said we need to have our own superheroes and stuff like that, and we need to publish our own. We need to stop running behind them. Brother said that today, and I get it. What he's saying, I understand what he's saying. I just don't agree with it, because see, he's ignorant. Best way I can say it, I'm not calling him stupid. He's not stupid. He's ignorant. He doesn't know. He could have jumped on this. He could have grabbed this tiger by the tail a long time ago. What do I mean by that? Okay, I was stationed in Okinawa, Japan in 1992. 1992, a brother reached out to me. I'm in the Marine Corps, and he said, man, have you ever heard of Milestone Comics? And because when I rotated overseas, Milestone was doing their thing, I did not know that Milestone Comics existed. Milestone Comics was put out by these brothers, and I'm going to go ahead and read you their names. Dwayne McDuffie. If you like Justice League on Cartoon Network, you owe the late, great Dwayne McDuffie a huge debt of gratitude. If you grew up watching Static Shock, you owe the late, great Dwayne McDuffie a huge debt of gratitude. That's a black man. He, along with a few other brothers, Dennis Cohen, Michael Davis, and Derek T. Dingle, went on to create Milestone Comics for us, by us. That ring any bells? But how many of you that's watching this video right now, that are my fans, are just tuning in right now, black, not speaking to the white ones, because I need y'all to understand, the white people that are nerds, they've been knowing about this a long time ago. They made a conscious decision. If they didn't buy Milestone Comics, it's because they made a conscious decision not to buy it. But they've been knowing about it. DC knew Milestone Comics had something going on, so they offered these brothers some money. These brothers took it. However, unlike my brother that owned BET, they had creative control. DC couldn't release stories featuring their characters if they didn't sign off on it. Yeah. See, Bob Johnson let Viacom do whatever they want to do with BET. These brothers still maintain some control. And what we got from it, we got Static Shock. Sure did. Right there on the WB, Saturday mornings, kids grew up on it and everything. You had no idea. You thought it was just some white people. No, nobody white created that character. Nobody. That was us. But how many of you were in it then? When you went to the comic book store and your son or your daughter was talking about, Mommy, I want some comic books. You went in the store, you looked at Marvel, you looked at DC, and you stopped. You never looked at Milestone Comics. You didn't. Why? Because you didn't recognize the M. You knew the DC logo and you knew the Marvel logo, but you didn't recognize the Milestone logo. Characters such as not only Static, Hardware, the Blood Syndicate, where my dog at? Rocket. All those characters icon. You're just not coming across them because you're watching Young Justice. But those characters have been there. They've been there for quite some time. And we created them. Right now, if you Google black superheroes, black writers, and things like that, there's a plethora of black writers that are creating their own superheroes. They can't get any feedback, can't get any support from us. We want our heroes in Marvel and DC. I'm sorry, it don't work like that. The heroes that we're creating that relate to us, they're owned by independent writers, independent artists. You got to go out and support them if you want those stories. I own my friend William Amir put out a comic book. I bought it. I own it. Not because he's my friend, but because he's black. And because I have a plethora, because I have purchased during my lifetime a plethora, a multitude, hundreds, if not thousands, of comic books by Marvel and DC without giving it a second thought. Why would I not support a brother? William and I, safe to say, we have a comic book coming out later on this year. I have my own universe of superheroes. How many of you gonna read it? I can tell not too many based on my YouTube views. I can't get you to click like. I can't get you to click you don't like it. I can't get you to leave a comment. I can't get you to share it. This is the same thing that these writers were going through, which caused them to have to go to DC, cut a deal with them, and DC basically put their characters on the back of the bus. Icon is just as strong as Superman, but you're not gonna know it. So, I'm at the 7-minute 5-second mark. I did a video a few days ago where I had damn near all of the action figures, black action figures that Marvel put out. You know how much love I got from us? Very little. You know how much love I probably would have got if I'd have put a whole shelf of X-Men action figures, Avengers action figures, Defenders action figures, where the lot, for the most part, if I put like 25 action figures, maybe 5 of them are POC, everybody would have been all over that, including people from the Marvel action figures group that I'm in. But because I feature only black superheroes, nary a peep. Nary a peep from those who don't look like me, nary a peep from those who look like me. We cannot continue to have issues with the lack of portrayal of black superheroes, but we aren't supporting them. The reason why Chadwick Boseman, let me rephrase this. The reason why T'Challa, Kevin Feige, was bold enough to say that T'Challa won't be recast is because y'all that didn't know T'Challa prior to the movie spoke the loudest. Ignorantly so, but you spoke the loudest. You gave him everything that he needed. Meanwhile, we'll get our umpteenth Superman movie. Joker had his own movie. Heath Ledger is dead. If the mindset is this actor is so accomplished because of what he did with this role, we will never cast this role again. If that's the measure, we should never get another Joker. That role should have died when Heath Ledger died. Academy Award winner, Oscar nominated. That role should have died with Heath Ledger. But none of us black folks had anything to say about when Jared Leto showed up as Joker or when Joaquin Phoenix showed up in a Joker only movie. Black folks had nothing to say. And you know what the white folks did? Nothing. And that's they people. They was all in for it. They was all for it. Give us a Joker movie. We don't need Batman. Black folks, we're going to have to do better. You're going to have to get out there. And the same way you show your love and admiration for these rappers, the same way you can sit up here and give me all the names of Tyler Perry movies, because I know it's quite a few of you that know damn near all the Tyler Perry movies by heart. The names by heart. I would never lecture to you. I would never preach to you about a Tyler Perry movie. I'm not a Tyler Perry expert. I would never tell you what to do with a Tyler Perry movie because that's not my genre. But y'all black folks, when it comes to comics, those of y'all that don't know, y'all talking way too damn loud and y'all saying way too much to not even want to possess the knowledge that you need to have to be articulate with it. Here's what winds up happening when you do that. You enable those who don't look like you, who didn't care about them characters in the first place, to let them characters stay dead. And all you gonna do is take the social media and bitch when you actually could have pulled up that same cell phone, that same laptop, that same tablet, that same desktop computer. Google for black superheroes. Google for the creators. Google for the companies. Go to them. Buy the comic and read it. What you then do is you get the character slowly but surely put on the same pedestal of a Superman or Batman, where we get an independent movie with that character. There's already an independent movie out with some cartoon characters that are black. But you're not gonna know that unless you care. And caring ain't just when it's convenient. Caring is caring. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. That's my time. I love each and every last one of y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that click, like, unlike. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you got some comments, you think I could say something else, you think I add something to it, hit that. Hit the share button. We trying to grow. This ain't my hobby. This is my job. I like doing this for y'all. I really, really do. Hell, I like talking too. So y'all do that. We talk about supporting each other, black businesses and everything like that. We talk about brothers out here trying to put their foot out here and follow their dreams and everything like that. That's me. That's what I'm doing. I'm following my dream. My wife is following her dreams and everything like that. So at the end of the day, if we talking about us pursuing our dreams, goals, and aspirations and supporting one another, that's what this is. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.